Welcome to Leadership Studio by ETEducation in association with Coursera. We are going to be focusing on advancing higher education curriculum to career today. And in this enjoyable discussion, we will be traveling through AI/ML, the application of it in education, the rise of online learning, and industry micro-credentials. And joining me today are our esteemed panelists, that's Professor Dr. Shivenarain Gupta, Vice Chancellor, Maganbhai, Adenwala, Mahagujarat University. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you for your valuable time. And we also have Prashasti Rastogi, who is the director at Coursera. Now, delving into our conversation, our topic of the day. So, you are a very popular educator, renowned one. I would love to know from you, what do you consider the foremost trend in education in the past few years?
See, actually, I take your question little bit in wide manner. That in last few decades, we have tremendous development in technologies, and that offered us comfortable life, of course, but same time some challenges also came to us. If we realize the whole scenario, we enjoyed comfort, but somehow people feel that they are not happy. The harmony is not there. Unrest is everywhere, from individual to communities to countries to globe. So, we have challenges like natural calamities. Everywhere, sometimes some earthquakes, some floods, some other things, pandemics, economical problems, terrorism, crimes, individual and organized. And therefore, we have to think that there is something wrong in our policies, whether they are related to economics, whether they are related to politics, or also to education. And therefore, whatever we have in last few years, that we are gradually trying to change our education system.
Sir, and also with this changing education system, how do you view the rise of online courses and also the kind of credits that these courses now have? Have they made them more popular with students?
See, probably I will be a little strange person in this whole community, that I do not prefer this online system much. For certain emergencies or for certain cases when a person is not able to travel, then we can use this as an option. But we cannot make it as a main program. For me, teaching must be person-to-person communication. I also have sometimes online teaching, but in that also I always tell the organizers that please make it hybrid. I need some students in front of me. If I do not see the response from the students, whatever I have told, then I cannot teach them. In online teaching, it is not possible. Either we have to change the whole online system so brilliantly that you can communicate to the students as you are communicating personally, then maybe it will be okay. But the present setup of online teaching with Zoom, etc., is not satisfactory for me.
Interesting.
Only to supplement something, we can use this, but not as a main tool to teach.
That's a very interesting take, sir. Now, not online, but I want to talk about micro-credentials, courses that are certified by the industry, especially such as stalwarts like Google or Meta. Do you think they make students more employable in the job market?
Yeah, again, Shilpa, to make it clear, that in my university, our main faculties are governed by their own councils and commissions. We are not free to decide our curriculum.
Okay.
But we ourselves, our university, we are always having something additional than the usual curriculum. So if we will find that any industry offers something which gives some additional knowledge or information to our students, then of course we will be happy to incorporate it. Though it is not part of our curriculum. They may not get any extra credit for that. But I do not believe only in credit system. I believe in their career. So if these offers are helpful to them, then I will be happy to incorporate that.
That's very proactive of you, sir. Now coming to a personal passion of yours and also something that you're an expert at, rising popularity of Ayurveda. If you could tell us about that, exactly how do you view its place in our modern world?
See, as I started this discussion from the point that we have everything now. When we see in the past, human beings did not have much facilities, not comfortable houses, not good means to transport, not even a good food. Now we have everything. Very comfortable houses, comfortable mean, very fast mean to transport, every facility of living. But if you ask anybody, are you happy? The answer, I am not sure. Why it is happening? Because we could not differentiate between comfort and happiness. Ayurveda is part of our Vedic knowledge system, in which the prime goal of life is always ultimate happiness. So if human being, human society is interested to achieve ultimate happiness, then it has to shift not immediately but gradually towards Vedic knowledge system. For that, Ayurveda is one part.
Okay. Now even I'm interested in happiness, the ultimate happiness. So I will definitely look into that, sir. Another thing that has impacted our world in a huge manner and it's here to stay is AI. How do you find AI impacting education on both the learning and teaching side?
See, again, AI for me is a good instrument. But when we use artificial intelligence, I give you one more term, super intelligence. So if we want to have a real benefit of artificial intelligence, then we should also promote super intelligence. Super intelligence can control the artificial intelligence in a proper manner. Artificial intelligence is an instrument, and we have to be careful that it should not be converted to a weapon. Now you may be interested to know that what is super intelligence. In our Vedic knowledge system, every component of our personality has three aspects. Being Indian, you might have heard these words: Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Our all mental faculties, they are governed by that. So, Sattva attribute is the attribute that can lead you to super intelligence, super consciousness and super wisdom. Rajas can lead to this artificial intelligence. Tamas will keep you to ordinary intelligence. So with Vedic and yogic practices, you can promote the super intelligence, promoting your sattva attribute. See, in our Vedic knowledge system, this period of study, when we say, we use word student. But in our original system, this word was used as brahmachari. There was no word like student. There was brahmachari. And brahmachari is not related to celibacy. Brahmachari means a person who is seeking the Brahma.
The knowledge.
A Brahma means to grow,
To grow growth.
to evolve.
Oh.
Brahma is not this four-headed deity only. The Brahma, this Sanskrit word, is originated from Bri root. That means to grow, to evolve, to develop. So brahmachari has to evolve educationally, physically, mentally, spiritually, socially, economically, in every aspect.
So that's all-rounded development.
Holistic approach.
Super.
So when you talk about all these things
Yeah.
as a new education policy, these all were rooted in our culture.
That's
We
very
have to
interesting.
just explore them.
Go back to go into the future.
Yeah, we have to use those
Okay.
tools in modern ways.
Absolutely.
We cannot go in the past, absolutely, but we can incorporate.
Some aspects of the past to go
Yeah,
into the future.
yeah.
Prashasti, I want to take this across to you. How are these industry micro credentials helping students to better prepare for a high demand job?
Yeah, actually think of yourself as a student. There are two problems that you will have. One, you don't know which career to pursue, which jobs are in plenty, where is the demand. Second, if you identify that, how do you know how to train for that job? So at Coursera, we partnered with about 100 companies around the world, the top companies, and built industry micro-credentials. And these industry micro-credentials are tailored towards a map of skills that align to job roles and teach students not only the fundamentals of that particular domain, but also train them through projects on those jobs. So Google would train data analyst, Microsoft will train on cybersecurity, Meta will train on digital marketing, and these are validated credentials in two ways. One, the industry survey told us that about more than 90% of the recruiters value industry micro-credentials as part of the job application of a candidate they are keen to hire. Second, National Skill Qualification Framework in India has validated these credentials to be included in university programs for credit. And because they are stackable in nature, you can go from no prerequisites to advanced competencies for students of different levels and build industry skills while they are studying in the university. In fact, students are very aware of this. 86% of the students surveyed said they would choose a university program which allows them to earn industry micro-credentials for credit in the program. So this is how industry and academia partnership is becoming scalable, and also industry is able to reach many students within their degree programs.
And truly making them job ready.
That's
Indeed.
correct.
Zooming into AI, Prashasti, with Coursera, how are you tapping into it and how are you enabling students with AI?
So AI is a controversial topic, right? And in AI, generative AI is the one that is most debated in academia. While we say that there are a lot of academic integrity issues because generative AI is being exploited by children to copy assessments, there is also the opportunity side of it. And at Coursera, we consciously decided to look at the opportunity side of it. How can we make generative AI available to students as an AI tutor so that the students can have a real-time 24/7 tutor who can answer their questions, doubts, and also guide them on career pathways. So Coursera Coach, which sits on the Coursera platform in the learning modules of the course, allows students to interact with the coach and ask questions which are doubt clarification, micro-learning, or also guide them towards the career pathway through the learning that they wish to do. that think of it as a AI tutor who's always available, and you can do doubt clarification. Secondly, if you want to assist faculty, how do you do that? Faculty says curriculum redesign or curriculum design is a very, very arduous task. And how do we make sure that our curriculums are always industry aligned and are delivering the skills that are actually need of the day? Course Builder, which is also based on generative AI, allows faculty to just use simple prompts and take the best of certifications from Coursera according to their learning objectives and add their own content as well and create a customized course. Not only this, they can go ahead and also build assessments based on that course. And what used to be a month-long exercise of figuring out the right topics, what does the industry want, and where to get the right topics and content from, has become a 45-minute activity using generative AI on the Coursera platform. So faculty is hugely enabled, students are getting smarter, and complete AI in education is now becoming a more of a strength rather than a threat.
Well, AI is revolutionizing education, and you are using AI in an absolutely revolutionary manner. And on that note, thank you so much for joining us, Prashasti. It's been a fabulous discussion, and thank you for watching. And remember, for more such enlightening conversations, you can tune into Leadership Studio by ETEducation in association with Coursera.